sorry. That was acting. That's what that was. I don't really care what happens with this movie. I really hope her career is pretty much over. I'd be thrilled to see that. I can't imagine. I mean, Christian, you tell me.
Have you changed up your impression at all, or is it pretty much the same?
Well, the noise is the same. I've not got any more noises in my back pocket. The new infected are pretty terrifying. They're so smart, and they haven't really got a noise. That's the whole point of them. Is they're silent and terrifying.
Ooh, give us a little silent and terrifying.
There was a time when Bella Ramsey seemed completely unstoppable. From stealing scenes on Game of Thrones to carrying one of gaming's most iconic roles as Ellie in The Last of Us, she was being hailed as the bold, raw, unapologetic face of a new generation of stars. The critics called her fearless, the fans adored her, and for a while, it looked like Bella's future was locked in. Big roles, huge franchises, and an entire career built on breaking the rules. But in Hollywood, things never stay that simple for long. Because just as quickly as she rose to fame, everything started to fall apart. The cancellation of The Last of Us 3 left fans stunned. A bizarre, viral OnlyFans scandal had the internet spiraling, and behind the scenes, whispers of career-ending fallout started to get louder. But here's the thing. The truth behind the headlines? It's far more twisted and far more dangerous than most people realize. This is how Bella Ramsey went from gaming icon to one of the most controversial names in Hollywood. And trust me, what happened next? Nobody saw coming. So before we dive into the real madness, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. You don't want to miss what's coming next. The real bombshells are just getting started. It started, as most scandals do these days, with a single screenshot. A blurry, cropped image making the rounds on Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok, supposedly from Bella Ramsey's brand new OnlyFans account. Within hours, the rumors exploded. Thousands of subscribers flooded the page. Explicit AI-generated images circulated like wildfire, and before anyone could even process what was happening, the internet had already made up its mind. Could it really be true? Had Bella Ramsey, the star of HBO's The Last of Us, the actress who fought for representation and authenticity in the industry, suddenly pivoted to explicit content? Some fans were outraged, calling it desperate. Others defended her, saying it was empowering, her body, her choice. And in classic internet fashion, the conspiracy theories only made things worse. But then, like clockwork, the truth came out. The account was completely fake. A disturbingly realistic deepfake operation fueled by AI technology so convincing, even the most dedicated fans couldn't tell the difference at first glance. It wasn't just an impersonation, it was a calculated, targeted digital attack. But as anyone in Bella's position knows, in the age of social media, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. Because the screenshots live forever, the rumors spread faster than the facts. And by the time her team issued a denial, the damage was already done. For months, the whispers had been building. Gamers speculated, insiders leaked cryptic details, and fans of The Last of Us hung onto every vague statement from Naughty Dog like it was gospel. A third installment of the beloved franchise was all but inevitable, or so it seemed, but what nobody saw coming was how badly everything would fall apart behind closed doors. According to multiple leaks, the situation at Naughty Dog wasn't just tense, it was a full-blown meltdown. Creative disagreements, internal drama, and mounting pressure from an increasingly divided fanbase pushed the project to its breaking point. And right at the center of that chaos was Bella Ramsey. From the moment she was cast as Ellie, the internet had been polarized. Some fans championed her unique portrayal, praising her authenticity and boldness. Others never accepted her in the role, calling her a mismatch for the beloved character. And as the online debates turned toxic, the pressure only grew. When The Last of Us 3 was officially shelved, no release date, no development updates, no future, the rumors exploded. Whispers of Bella being quietly replaced behind the scenes flooded Reddit and gaming forums. Suddenly, her involvement wasn't just a casting decision, it was a controversy that threatened to sink an entire franchise. In the wake of the game's cancellation, Bella Ramsey could have stayed quiet. She could have let the storm pass, let the studio handle the fallout, and protected her image. But instead, she spoke. And for better or worse, that decision may have changed everything. In a series of interviews, Bella broke her silence, and her words, while raw and unfiltered, only poured fuel on the fire. She dismissed the concerns of gamers who had followed the franchise for over a decade, calling parts of the fanbase toxic and obsessed with gatekeeping. She pushed back against criticism of her portrayal, doubling down on her belief that her version of Ellie was authentic, and anyone who didn't see that just wasn't ready for change. It was bold, it was unapologetic, and to a lot of people, it came off as arrogant and disconnected. Clips from those interviews spread like wildfire, edited out of context, reshaped by the internet's brutal echo chamber. Suddenly, Bella wasn't being celebrated for her confidence. She was being mocked for her attitude. Old interviews resurfaced where she criticized gaming culture, dismissed hardcore fans, and joked about not caring what angry gamers thought. The backlash was instant and vicious. The fans who had once defended her casting now questioned whether she ever really respected the source material at all. And just like that, Bella Ramsey wasn't just facing a PR nightmare. She was watching her reputation crumble in real time, one viral soundbite at a time. By the time Bella Ramsey's team managed to officially deny the OnlyFans account, the internet had already made up its mind. It didn't matter that it was AI generated or that the images were completely fake. The damage was done. Screenshots, memes, and clickbait headlines had already flooded social media. Some fans believed the truth, others didn't care, and a disturbing number of people couldn't even tell the difference anymore. The deepfake technology behind the account wasn't just convincing, it was terrifying. Experts weighed in, warning that celebrity-targeted AI scandals were becoming the new normal, and Bella Ramsey had just become the most high-profile victim yet. But even with the truth exposed, the viral storm refused to calm down. And for Bella, it wasn't just about a fake account, it was about the cracks in her public image finally breaking wide open. Because by now, the narrative had shifted. People weren't just questioning the OnlyFans scandal, they were questioning her choices, her attitude, her future. And the timing couldn't have been worse. It's almost hard to believe that just a year ago, Bella Ramsey was being called one of Hollywood's boldest new stars. After her breakout performance in The Last of Us, she was hailed as fearless, raw, and refreshingly different, the kind of actor who could carry a franchise on her shoulders. Fans flooded social media with praise. She was edgy, outspoken, and unapologetic. Until it all started to backfire. As Bella's interviews resurfaced, the ones where she openly criticized gaming culture, dismissed hardcore fans, and took shots at people questioning her casting, the mood shifted dramatically. What once felt like confidence now came across as arrogance. What used to sound like authenticity suddenly seemed detached, even condescending. Fan pages that once posted her quotes with admiration were now filled with memes mocking her downfall. Petitions calling for her removal from future gaming projects gained alarming traction. Longtime fans of The Last of Us who had fiercely defended her casting were now openly questioning whether she had ever respected the franchise at all. And just like that, Bella Ramsey's rise turned into a cautionary tale, a reminder that in the age of viral outrage, public opinion can turn on a dime. While the internet argued, Hollywood quietly took notice. At first, it was subtle. Canceled appearances, awkward red carpet moments, co-stars keeping their distance. But behind closed doors, the message was crystal clear. Bella Ramsey was becoming a liability. Industry insiders began leaking whispers of concern. Casting directors suddenly reconsidering her for upcoming projects. PR teams quietly scrubbing connections to her name. The same studios that once courted her edgy, outspoken image now wanted nothing to do with the controversy. And the OnlyFans scandal, despite being fake, became an unwanted punchline that followed her everywhere. Interviewers couldn't resist bringing it up. Tabloids ran with it. Even in industry circles, the deepfake was all anyone could talk about. It didn't matter that Bella hadn't actually done anything. In Hollywood, perception is everything. And right now, her name carried the wrong kind of attention. For Bella Ramsey, the fallout wasn't just career-threatening, it was personal. Behind the headlines and viral tweets, she faced the brutal reality that once the internet turns on you, clawing your way back is almost impossible. Her team scrambled to rebuild her image, hiring publicists, consultants, anyone who could help her weather the storm. But the question on everyone's mind wasn't whether Bella could clear up the rumors or deny the deepfake scandal. It was whether audiences wanted her back at all. The gaming community felt betrayed. Fans of The Last of Us were divided. Even casual viewers were growing tired of the endless drama. And in an industry where one fake account, one bad interview, or one poorly timed tweet can destroy years of hard work, Bella Ramsey's future has never looked more uncertain. The OnlyFans account? Fake. The Last of Us 3? Cancelled. The Backlash? All too real. Bella Ramsey's story was supposed to be one of triumph, a young star breaking barriers, leading one of the most beloved gaming franchises into its next era. Instead, it's become a cautionary tale about how fast the internet can turn, how unforgiving Hollywood can be, and how, in 2025, a deepfake scandal can do more damage than the truth ever could. The only question left now, is this truly the end for Bella Ramsey? Or is the wildest chapter of her story still to come?